And Mr. Rustin, what are you planning for May 18th?
On May 18th, in the morning, we are asking Negro parents to study in at a predominantly white school. That is, they will take their children and go and sit in the classes, symbolically integrating that school. We will ask a school or two schools in Harlem to engage in a boycott, pulling the children out. We will set up a freedom school, in which we will ask a limited number of white parents to send their children to that school that day to integrate it, rather than to send them to public school. Now, these three things we call symbolic. In addition, there will be a demonstration in front of the governor's office and a mass assembly in front of the mayor's office, a march across Brooklyn Bridge at the end of that demonstration, where the leadership will tack on the door of the Board of Education the demands which we are now making in regard to this particular demonstration.
Mr. Hill, how can these demonstrations be avoided?
The central demand, the umbrella under which all our demands are being cast, is that of a demand for the mayor and the governor directly to intervene by calling round-the-clock negotiations on these very demands. We feel that if such is done, and there seems to be fruitful, meaningful progress toward the end that we have projected in terms of our demands, that then there is basis for consideration of calling off the demonstration on May 18th.
Mr. Jones, if these May 18th demonstrations don't bring you what you want, what then?
Well, I think it's evident and should be evident to everybody in the city that the real frustrations that have produced all kinds of things that people have shaken their heads at will go on and will be reinforced. And latent in this are all kinds of demonstrations that will take place over the summer if this problem is left unsolved. So that what we are doing symbolically will then in fact take place in a total way. I think this is unavoidable.
Mr. Rustin, it's been said that the Negro is trying to move too fast and that he's losing the sympathy of the white majority. What's your reaction to that?
My reaction is that the Negro is not moving too fast. In fact, we are not moving fast enough. And I do not believe that we are losing the sympathy of people who are committed to freedom. So far as the other people are concerned, to a certain degree they are lost. I think that what has happened is that the more the civil rights movement has stayed in the streets and demonstrated, the more sympathy, the more allies we have built.